Morning student, this is class 7 geography chapter number 6, natural vegetation and wildlife. In this chapter we have read about what is natural vegetation. Natural vegetation means when the plants grown actually without any human activities are called natural vegetation. It is also categorized in the different form: forest, grassland and shrubs. In this topic we have read the forest, type of forest: tropical evergreen, tropical deciduous, temperate grassland, temperate deciduous, Mediterranean and coniferous. Okay. Then after that we have also read the grasslands. Okay. Today I give you the homework of the grasslands. Okay. In the some area of the world are located in the term of grasses. Okay, the large area of the land are covered with the grasses. Grasses are so high, some places receive the 3 or 4 meter high grasses. Okay, and these are also two type: tropical grassland and temperate grassland. In tropical grassland there is a savanna. These grasslands are, savanna is the largest grassland. It is also called the food factory of the world. And then after that Campos in Brazil, Uruguay and Argentina, Llanos, Venezuela, parkland in America. In temperate grassland is found in the 40 to 45 degree latitude. This is also steppe called in steppe in Europe, pampas in South America, down in Australia, veld in South Africa, and prairie in North America. Then after that we have read the thorny bushes, desert vegetation and tundra vegetation. In this area those are received very less rainfall. In the desert area those are hot and dry conditions, and the plants are grown are very short in size, and the leaves are converted into thorns. Okay. And the second one, tundra vegetation, is also dry places, but desert vegetation is the dry and hot conditions, and in tundra region dry and cold condition. The reason those are near the Arctic circles. Okay, these are located. The small size of the grasses are found there, and different type of animal like polar bear, blue fox, seal also are found there. Okay, then after that, now today we are going to start the wildlife. Okay, wildlife is a significant part of our environment. As you know, there are different type of the plants are found. The same as there should be the wildlife is also there, because of the for the maintaining the environment or eco balance, or the balance in our biosphere or in ecosystem. It is very necessary that plants and animals both will be live there together, because of the plants are depend to the animals and animal depend to the plants. Okay, then wildlife it's also have the very importance in our environment. Without human activity are not possible. Wildlife include the plants and animals both living on land as well as in water. Some plants are grown in the water. Some animals also live in the water, like fishes and other things. So there is a close relationship between vegetation and wildlife. As I told you, for the maintaining the balance in our ecosystem or in our biosphere, it is very necessary that the plants and animals should live together. Animals having a particular region adapted themselves with the prevailing conditions. Evergreen forests are the richest of our environment in terms of plants and animals. Tropical forests tend to live on trees and move accordingly. There are monkey, apes, sloths, bats, lizards, flying squirrels, lemurs, etc. So the animals in the tropical rainforest have the maximum number of plants and animals, because of the whole year the rains are falling there, and due to the heavy rain the grasses are grown and number of trees are maximum in quantity. So that's why the animals are live in major number in quantity are there. Same as in the deciduous plants, the animals are live in the deciduous parts also. There are also many animals live in river and swamps, such as turtle, alligator, snake and crocodile. These are the animals: turtle, alligator, snake and crocodile. These are live in the water areas like river, and these are dense and gloomy. Some large animals are also found here, such as elephant, tiger, lion, deer, boars, rhinoceros. In the animal in dense forest, in the forest there is the trees are maximum in quantity, so they are the common animal like elephant, tiger, lion, deer, boars and rhinoceros are found. Okay, hippopotamus are also found in Africa. There are many varieties of bird and insect also. So different type of the animals and different type of the birds are found according to their different habitat or different natural places. Grassland are the home of many herbivorous animals. Because of the herbivorous animals, those are eating the grass are called herbivorous. The places where the grasslands are there, on the grassland areas, the herbivorous animals are found maximum in quantity. These animals including zebra, deer, elephant and antelope, they move swiftly on the grass as their legs are long. Because of the in the savanna region, the grasses are 3-4 meter long. That's why these are animal like elephant, deer and zebra have the long legs. That's why they can swiftly, easily or fastly they can move in the such a grasslands. In the cold region, just we have read the tundra places, the cold region animals are quite different. Reindeer, musk fox, bear, wolf, fox, seal, etc. are living polar region. Up in tundra region, different type of animals, mean to say in the different areas receive the different type of the animals and birds according to their habitat, according to their survival condition. The condition is good for survival for those animals. They can live there easily. Okay, and animal those are living in the tundra region, in cold region, they have very thick fur because of the heavy cold. Okay, the temperature raise near about -50 degrees centigrade. That's why the animal those are found there in the cold region, they have the very thick fur, and that's for protect them from the cold. And the reason is barren wilderness where plants and animals is scarce. In the desert area, the barren places, the plants and animals are scarce. Okay. So this is the wildlife, meant to say the different places on the earth have the different type of the animals. Okay. So such a way that the topic is finished. Now come on the exercise. See, page number 116 is here. Correct. Choose the correct answer. Which is not a hardwood tree? Okay. The correct answer is pine. Tropical rainforests are also known as selvas. In which part of the world are the tropical deciduous forests found? India, North America, Central America, all of these. So all of these in areas the tropical deciduous forests are found. Why is there scanty vegetation in desert area? Because of scanty rainfall, because of scorching heat, because of fertile soil. Because of scanty, because rainfall is very scanty, low in quantity, and the temperature is very scorching, means very high temperature. So A and B is correct. Question number 5. Shrubs are grown in which region? The region of heavy rainfall, region of moderate, in the dry region, none of these. So in the dry regions, the reason those are cold dry or hot dry regions, the shrubs are found because due to the dry conditions, the plants are not grown up very high length. Match the column. Okay. First one is walrus. Okay. Walrus is a type of animal. Okay. Which is found in the polar region. The walrus is a polar animal. Cedar is a soft wood tree. Cedar is a soft wood tree found in the coniferous forest. Olives is a plant. Citrus fruit. Olives is a citrus fruits. Elephant, this is animal of tropical deciduous forest. Campos, tropical grassland of Brazil is called Campos, and down temperate grassland of Australia. Okay. The grassland are known as the natural juice, savanna. What we will feel here? Savanna grassland. Wild buffalo are commonly found in region deciduous forest. Feel here? Tropical deciduous forests are also known as the forest. So tropical deciduous forest also known as the monsoon forest. Mahogany, bamboos and hardwood trees are found in tropical region, tropical rainforest. Grassland are the home of many wild animals. The same way you will complete the exercise and I will give the homework also. Thank you.